Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? On this fine night, on this fine Boxing Day night, for me at least. It's probably not Boxing Day anymore for like a lot of people, but you know, it's whatever. Hello, Chrissy. Welcome. Long time no see. See, I didn't lie when I said, right? Like, a while ago, I tweeted out saying streams would be back after Christmas. I didn't lie. I just did not expect. It was like, oh yeah, the day after Christmas, I'll be live again. Like, what? No. But here we are. Give some people a minute to get in here. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be weird to get back to. If the stream is scuffed today, I have an excuse since I got a new monitor and it is 1440p instead of my old really shitty 1080p monitor. So I have to operate off of a different resolution, and that makes things weird in OBS. So, if things are scuffed today, that would be why. But I think I have everything sorted out. I should have everything sorted out. Yeah. But if I don't, then that's why. This is also way later than a usual stream. Because I am not used to streaming at 7:40. There's no ifs, I always count on things to go wrong. Hey, okay. Thanks, I guess. That makes me feel... I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse about the situation. Because like part of me is like, I want things to go well. I don't want things to go wrong. That's like the worst, like this is like a streamer's worst nightmare. But the other part of me is like, okay, so if things do go wrong, people won't be too disappointed. Are you pulling for Ruin May? I don't know. I don't think so. I have enough for all 5-star. I just don't know if I want it to be Ruin May. There are so many cool characters coming. I don't know. If I'm pulling for anybody in the next like couple of patches, it's gonna be Black Swan. But that's if. I don't know. We'll see. Save it for Kafka Black Swan. Yeah, Black Swan is a very interesting character. I saw though. Congrats on your own May, Rika. But yeah, if I even decide that I want Black Swan, because I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'll want to get Black Swan, just because, you know, I still am holding out for possible 5-star March. Who knows? You know. Who knows what happens? I didn't either. It's fucking wild, Chrissy. It is insane that Black Swan appears in 2.0. Okay, what? Like, that's what I thought when, like, that was literally my tweet, was, like, everybody and their mom was like, wait, already? What? Because, like, I was expecting Black Swan to be a Dainsleif type character where we just don't see her for, like, years. And then, no, she's, okay, here's your Black Swan drip marketing. Like, okay. Hello, Maria, welcome. 5-star march would be so cool. I am so excited about the concept of a 5-star march. I would love a 5-star march. But yeah, so we already have a Black Swan, but like that leaves me with, we don't really have a character to super look forward to, right? Like all we have, because like yeah, it's just weird to me that we don't have a character anymore that's like super far future kind of thing to keep people hooked for years. Cause like we've got like in Genshin we have Dainsleif, and people have been stuck with Dainsleif, stuck on the concept of getting Dainsleif for years because, you know, Hoyo said yes, he will be playable. Before Genshin released, like Hoyo was like, yes, they'll be playable, or Dainsleif will be playable, and so people have been stuck on that for years. And there's a very good subset of the Genshin community that play still only because they're saving for Dainsleif. We don't have that anymore because we already fucking got Black Swan. Like what? The Galahad dude looks like a Welt clone. Who? Obviously, I think about 5-star march. I'm hoping for a 5-star march. We'll see. Oh yeah, we do have General Hua, don't we? That's a good point, actually. We have like Commander Hua, or whatever their name is, whatever their title is. They share a name with Fu Hua, and like that's it. The one who was smoking, he put in the Penacony list. I'm gonna be honest, Maria, I have not like kept up with this game at all. I still haven't finished the Fictional Garden quest. That's like how little of this game I have played, and like how far behind I am. I like barely started the fictional quest, the fictional garden quest. So yeah, that's. I have no idea what's going on anymore, really. Like I've seen Acheron, I've seen the drip marketing, I've seen. Like that's about it. That's all I've seen, really. So speaking of that, let's just do that. Let's do the thing. Alrighty. You should be hearing the game. I do not know why you are not. Properties. Why are you not hearing the game? Possibly do this. There. Whoa, no. There we go. Should be able to hear that now. A little too loud? Okay. Again, OBS is gonna be a little scuffed. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. So yeah, here's how little I've been playing this game. I am max at reserve. Oh, this is new. But yeah, I have a max reserve. So whoopsie do. Okay, so we have Runmei, we have Blade, Billy Fixation. What does your light cone do, actually? Although, okay, that is a. Now that I go back and think about it, Galahad, that makes me think we're gonna get Gwennafan's planet soon. Anyways, increase the wearer's break effect by 60% with the wearer uses ultimate. Increase the ally's damage by 24%, lasting for 3 turns. Should the wearer's break effect exceed or equal, one skill point will be recovered. Whomsteadiv is that, though? Okay, let's read the lore then, because this makes me curious. She once loved to seal the moment when plum blossoms were on the verge of wilting and keep them close to her. It has been many years since then. Many life forms, rambunctious, sweet, and everything in between, have bloomed from our hands, but the plum blossoms still wilt at their preordained times. God damn, okay. It has been many years since then. Her visage in the mirror seems untouched by time. But in the grand scheme of the cosmos, is she too destined to last for but a fleeting moment? If all is set for eventual demise, finality, what purpose then does creation serve? Okay. After silence that seems to stretch to eternity, the winds blow, the petals fall, and the reflection in the mirror tenders the same answer as always. For the day when plum blossoms are no longer kept. Wait, okay. If all is set for eventual demise, what purpose then does creation serve? For the day when plum blossoms are no longer kept. She deftly caresses the icy surface of the mirror. Such soliloquies have happened too many times for her to count. Fucking weirdo. Okay, pass off in the mirror. That is... I don't like that. That's very Fooly-esque. It's very Fooly-esque. Anyways. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting character. I want you. Not exchange. Character trial. I do also want to try Sui, because Sui is interesting. We also have you, which is gonna be weird. Prerequisite mission. Okay. So many things. So many things. Okay. You can't do the weekly boss for her without doing the Archon quest. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Enough sense, I think. For new players, it sucks, but... yeah. I don't know. Archon quest, Trailblazer quest, whatever. The new quest that we got. Increase all allies' weakness break efficiency and further delays the action of weakness broken enemies. Ooh, okay. When allies break enemy weaknesses, deals additional break damage. Increase all ally speed and all type of resistance pen. Oh my god, she does a lot. Look at her. She is cool. Or are they set on the live stream would be temporarily unlocked? I don't know. Oh. Oh, she has a... it's not a guitar. I don't know what it's called, though. Bop. Who we got? We got Sushang and Tingyan, I think? Okay. Deals minor ice damage. If the game volume is a little bit too quiet, let me know, but I think it should be good. After using her skill, Runmei gains Overtone. When Runmei has Overtone, increase all allies' damage and weakness break efficiency. Increase all types of resistance. So it's just a team-wide buff. That's crazy. Okay. All types of resistance penetration for all allies. Okay.
All things are as one.
So what? I won't surrender.
Yeah, she's really good at Sushang, because Sushang is... I need to turn on double speed.
Some value, I suppose.
I do want to watch her animations, though. So...
You'll do. Every petal in life's garden will be swept away
Zhongzhen. Okay.
by the wind of time.
Wanna see what I can do?
Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Double speed, then.
Take this.
Her ult is so pretty. I love that. And then there's Sushang. I love the juxtaposition of some of the ults in this game. There's some ultimates that are like Ren Mei, who are super pretty and gorgeous, and you know, love that. And then there's Sushang, who just throws a chicken on people. Okay, so what the fuck do? You are quantum what? Destruction. Ignores the target's weakness type. It reduces the target's toughness. Chinese-based character have a flower symbol? Yeah. That is pretty interesting. Okay. Gains charge whenever an ally reduces an enemy's toughness. Upon gaining a certain number of charges, launches a follow-up attack. Oh, that's a cool animation. I do like Shay. Shay's really cool. Also, I kind of want to look this up. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Zhongzhen. I want to see what the... Huh. Okay. 10 ran. Sweet. I was just curious about that. Capture. We're good. Okay. So funny to think the original Sushang summons a giant sword. Yeah, like the original Sushang in Honkai Impact is like super cool and like full on like summons their sword, and then it's just, you know, Sushang in this game just chicken. Cool. And minor damage to enemies adjacent to it. Standard destruction affair. Ignores weakness. Okay, so she only ignores weakness type with her ultimate. This is she works very well in the mono quantum.
Recount.
I still have no idea how Hanya works.
Enemy targets detected.
Time for a shot. Now time.
Okay, so then you do the cool thing.
The 10 lords. Execute the Murstrike.
Yeah, she works so well with the whole...
Enemy data secured.
Free skill point after using 2 skills. Fair enough, and I'm not gonna argue with that, to be completely honest.
Time for a good old counterattack.
A serious warrior trained by a 50,000-year-old genetically altered lady with special Honkai fighting style, and then here we have a giant chicken. Exactly, and that's why we love this game.
By the will of the 10 lords' decree, hereby ordained.
TP, TP, choppa, choppa.
This is serious.
No, you're missing
And then
Murstrike.
free
Have
you.
the upper hand.
Okay. I like that, honestly. I like that playstyle. I think that would work really well as like a budget. Yeah, I think that would work really well as like a fill-in if somebody didn't have Zila for a mono quantum, but they had Silverwolf and Fusfan and Lynx or whatever. Like, I think that she would work really well as a fill-in for that. Okay, what else we got? I need to do you. Activate Amos Honor. Whoa. Where do the daily missions go? What? Oh, also QQ. I forgot about Kingsway. Did I miss something? I should also. Or no more? Whoa, that's weird. Okay. That's so strange to me. Yeah, I should also note that I have not watched the I didn't even watch the stream. I was like, oh, I'll do that. I'll watch the stream eventually, and then I never did. So, yeah. Path materials when they are insufficient. Okay, I do remember reading about that. Claim all. We are building the funds, y'all. For who? I have no fucking idea. However, we are building funds nonetheless. That's so weird that they just did away with daily missions. What's my 200? What? 500? No way. No way do I get a daily 500. Oh, that is incredible. Holy shit. That is... Dailies, that is so good. That is incredible. I love that. That is such a good quality of life improvement. Oh my god. Okay. How should I spend things? I'll just farm books for a bit. 120 is what I need. So just do this twice, I'll be fine. Is there anything else that I should be aware of? I guess it's less about like it's more just making them more efficient. It's just more about making them efficient. Because like for me, sometimes I just don't have the patience to do dailies. I just log in and just like claim shit for logging in. That's like kind of it. Maybe I'm just being lazy. But like yeah.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Expected to immediately receive write-out ratio after the update. Oh yeah, that's a thing that we're getting, isn't it? When are we supposed to get ratio?
Illusions of the past. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Because he's a 5-star, right? So like, I don't know. One more time. Okay, at the start of his banner. Okay, that makes sense. God, I still have like no fucking idea what's what's going on. I didn't want to say second half of the version because I didn't know if I didn't remember quite if he was coming this patch. Apparently he is. Yeah, no, because it's Black Swan next patch. Yeah, so we're getting ratio. That's weird though. You just here's a free 5-star. The most random fucking 5-star. Okay.
The sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Memory of Chaos is optimized. Yeah. I do like the giving the normal enemy mats. That's I like that as a quality of life. Yo, he's back. I am. Welcome in, Ruben. Okay. Boom. We done. We Gucci. Okay. Good news? It's good news to me. I called her and Screwlum. Do we get more Screwlum? I might be very happy. Oh, can I just do this? Yes! I don't have to finish Foxy and Tale of the Haunted. I could just do this. Yo. Okay, that's good to know that I could just kind of do that if I wanted to. I'm probably gonna do Foxy and Tail anyways, just because I need to get that out of the way. And also spoilers. But it's good to know that I could just do that. I am aware. Except for the most I think except for Pennicutty and the family. Yes, I am so ready for that. The IPC is sending their guys to the space station. They just sneaked in without any notice. I've got a hunch that the IPC caught one of the Genius Society big shots. Having a meeting, another planning on to work with the simulated universe. Okay, yeah, so that's the event quest. Yeah, I am very ready for. I'm very ready for Pennicutty. I'm so excited for the family. I find it fascinating as a concept. I find the family like fascinating as a concept, and so I just want. I'm so excited for that. I'm so ready for it. I'm also ready for just the story to just continue, because I feel like it just kind of came to a screeching halt in a very like unceremonious way, because it all felt like a very random sidetrack. I know the Sanjo had stuff going for it with the whole Loacha thing and like that whole thing, but it just felt like the story just kind of came to a random ass halt. And so now we're getting something that is so much like, yeah, temporarily early access. That's cool. Like, I'm excited to just get going again, right? Like, yeah. I'm gonna use the rest of, you know, we're just gonna use the rest of my daily resin just on books, because I feel like I do need more books. Yeah, look at that. I just yeah, this is all I need to be doing. Yeah, it felt so like there's no innocent auto. That was good pay, or it was payoff. I don't know if it was good payoff, but it was payoff. It made the sidetrack of the Shanjo a little bit worth it, but it was very sidetracked. And so for that reason, it felt like, you know, yeah, the story did come to just a really screeching halt,
Illusions of the past.
because in the grand scheme of things, the Shanzhou just doesn't fucking matter.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
But like,
Illusions of the past.
now I'm excited to be back on track, I guess, is kind of what I
Disappear
should,
among the sea of butterflies.
is how I should put it,
Illusions of the
because
past.
like, you have to think, and what makes me so like particularly excited is
Speed.
Penacony is
Gather as one.
our first like actual fucking destination, because the like, we were at Herta space station because we were getting attacked, or the space station was getting attacked, and that's where we just got passed off at. And then we were supposed to go to Penacony, and then we got stopped at Eurilo 6 because of the Stellaron.
Of the past.
And then after Eurilo 6, we were supposed to go to Penacony, but then Kafka was like, no, you're going to the the Law Fu.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
And then now we actually finally get to go to Penacony. So this is our first like actual proper destination.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
So that's part of the reason why it's the first planet with agency. That's a very good way of putting it, Ruben. It's the first planet with proper fucking agency, and that gets me excited.
Time for a fun.
Because there is so much agency too. Because it's the fucking family. And like, it's weird how this game also almost feels like it's going backwards. Right? Like, is it just me, or does it feel like this game is kind of going backwards from what we're expecting to have happen? Because like, we got Kafka way sooner than anybody was expecting, and now we're getting like Black Swan sooner than anybody was expecting. So like, and we're getting Harmony. Like, we're getting Shippei sooner than we're expecting. Like, it's just so backwards to me that we're just getting everything before the other stuff. And maybe it's just like a sign of what the scale of this goddamn game is gonna be. Like, once we get going with this game, like, a lot more, maybe it's just this... Like, maybe the scale of the story is going to just balloon really, really quickly, but it just feels like it's just... The stakes are already so high for no reason. Like, do you get what I'm talking about when I'm saying it feels like it's backwards?
Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud Knight soldier. Are you looking for the dragon lady who suddenly disappeared?
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report or something?
She barely counts as a Cloud Knight. Don't worry about it.
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this.
She barely counts as a Cloud Knight.
How did the Cloud Knights find out?
Oh, Sylvar, welcome.
Good question. So, actually, we're affiliated with the 10th...
No, you're not.
The 10th Squad. Cloud Knight Security Squad.
There you
10,
to
be precise. We patrol the streets. and respond to all
Glayan
kinds of
with the
unexpected
save.
incidents. It's grunt work, essentially.
It's grunt work. Damn, she's good at making just... That's a pretty good cover story up from nothing.
Oh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
We're no stranger to love.
We heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over to see if we could help.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. She's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention her before.
She and I are best buds.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly...
I like how Huohua just kind of looks at me suspiciously, like, no?
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the dragon lady disappeared with a bang.
Oh no, she got shot.
And while we were chasing her, we saw 2 of her. It really is a mystery.
You must be Cloud and magic.
That's what I was just saying. But can Cloud Him Magic really do that?
I don't know, it's magic. You and Zax are streaming, and yet at the same time I want to do the Archon quest. I'm overwhelmed. What do I do? I mean, sensory overstimulation, it's great. You should try it sometimes. Just like having like 3 things going on at the same time, 3 or 4 like different pieces of media going on all at the same time. I have watched TikToks and a movie while also listening to music before. It is sublime. Maybe that's just me.
It sure can. This Foxian beside me? Well, she's actually the Xianzhou's top expert
It
on
somehow
intangible
works.
cultural
Ooh,
heritage.
okay.
She's super knowledgeable about Cloud Him magic.
Is that an ADHD thing?
Could you share
Probably,
some
to be
expert
honest. That
insight
that
with
sounds
us?
about right.
Huh? Yes. I'm a very professional expert. And
Yes, I am a very professional expert.
knowledge. In fact,
God, I love
Cloud Him
Wolf.
magic
I
isn't
love
the
these
only
3.
magic
This
out there
is
that
such
can
a
achieve
good
such
fucking
feats.
dynamic. I love these
We
3.
Foxians can use our foxfire to make ourselves invisible.
Bailu is the Foxian though.
So where did you last see Lady Bailu?
On that road there. And I swear I can hear a child giggling whenever I walk by. Must be the wind.
It's carrying the sound from somewhere
Be
else.
sure to get some rest. We'll take over from here. Lady Bailu must have seen you and gone off to hide. But with her old friend here, maybe she'll be willing to come back out.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah, you better. Hold on, let me turn up voice volumes. They are already up. Why are the voice volumes so quiet then? That's weird. They both have tails, so that. But Bailu's part of the otter, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's everything else is really loud.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you? Lady Bailu, come out and play with us!
Okay, she's not a child. There's a chest there? Okay.
Why are there 2 of her?
There's 2 of her?
They're asking us to play with them.
Oh, hi, Bailu.
Silly head. They're trying to trick you. They're just gonna catch you and take you back.
I wonder which one is is the Heliobus.
I know. Let's play a game called Don't Let Anyone Catch Us. Run!
Zoink Scoob. Zoink Scoob.
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
I love these 2. Oh my god. These 3, but mostly these 2. I love Sushang and Godaifen. I love them.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a Heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers down my spine. It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now, but I'm still not used to their tricks.
Yeah, you had one verbally abusing you for fucking years, and you're still not used to it, which yeah, that probably makes sense.
They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far.
Yeah, it's totally not subtle which one is which. We'll turn down music and sound effects. Okay. Balls, okay. But we're not on break, G, so...
Laughter, but where's it coming from?
You can? I can't.
Oh, no, I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies. You can say that again.
I love those two so much. Can you take a quick break? I started 45 minutes ago. Wait, what am I looking for? What are we doing? This is actually, wait, what? Hold on. Hold up. You're not staring at me, are you? Hey, we're a respectable merchant guild over here. Don't you think of running away? Give me one good reason for what you've done, or you'll be in big trouble. 'Cause you look pretty. Honey-tongued lass, aren't you? This is the first time we've met, and you're already saying I look good. What a hypocrite. No offense, though. I'm a hypocrite, too. I'll give you a hard time today, but be careful. I have my moods, and you might just end up at a bad side the next time I see you. And don't walk off. I can still call myself an employment agent, so if you have any special skills, you're welcome to come and try your luck here. You can just walk up to somebody, just call it pretty. That's hilarious. Oh, there. Okay, that's the laughing.
It seems to be coming from this room. I'll open the door and take a look. Everyone, stay on high alert.
Okay.
Huh? It won't open.
Ram the door open. Fucking this is. So I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, and so on my first playthrough, I got to like Act 3, and I had Asterion in the party, and I would use him to like do everything, and like yeah, and lockpick stuff and get through doors. My second playthrough, I'm playing a wizard. I just use Karlach to break everything down.
Strange. Is this also the work of the Heliobus? They must know that we're following. And now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the 10 Lords Commission forged to help deal with the Heliobi after the Fixtural Garden incident. Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims. But if we ring this chime, our thought waves will synchronize.
Yeah, just use
with those of the
knock,
Heliobus.
exactly. Come on,
As for how
Stella.
it works, I'm
Honestly,
afraid it would take most of the
I
day to
have
explain.
made so much fucking use. I have made so much use of knock. It is such a good spell. Oh my god, I love it.
In other words, we'll be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion?
Exactly. But once we're inside
Love how I
the
never got this
illusion,
far in
you'll still
HSR.
have to figure out a
Honestly,
way to
I don't
catch
blame you.
Lexi.
Now that Penacony is coming, I would urge you to at least give the game another shot, but Ground Zero Fireball is always the best lockpick. Okay, Fireball is a great tool no matter what. Especially since my character is an evocation wizard, so she doesn't do damage to teammates. It is so useful. Oh my god, you haste Karlach, you throw her into the middle of an encounter, and you just Fireball focused on her. It is so good.
The powerhouse of this team.
What was that
We'll leave
squeak?
the door to you.
Doors are my specialty. I'm not from Vox Machina.
Please be careful.
When you're ready, ring the chime. We'll all charge in together.
Is HSR a good Honkai entry game? if you're talking like Honkai entry as in Honkai Impact 3rd, no. But it's an okay game. Like it definitely, we were talking about this earlier. The story kind of got sidetracked with this whole world. We're hoping that it won't do that. It won't feel like that again for when we get to the next planet, Penacony. But it as of right now, it has nothing to do with Honkai Impact 3rd without ever. Oh yeah, no, it's pretty much its own world. It's its own like universe. It has nothing to do. Like the only thing that it has tied to Honkai Impact 3rd is Welt, but that's like it, and he barely like matters. Like you don't need to know anything about the specifics of Welt's story. He will just tell it to you. It like all that's needed in the game, so it's fine. Might retry HSR. Yeah.
I never thought this would be behind the door.
And to be fair, like it.
Remember, it's just a heliobus illusion.
A lot of HSR is very character, like it's very like minor, like character stuff. At least so far, it's been a lot of character study. There has been very little like larger plot development. It's just kind of goofy character interactions that I love.
Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu!
And it's a lot of gay people too, which is great.
Ah, don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away. Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark.
There is
Maybe
so
it's
much
time
Gage
for
in
me
this
to go
game. It's
back
so
now?
good. Oh, it's so good.
Ah, Lulu, didn't we say before?
Oh,
that we wanna let
Bailu's getting a
grown-ups
little
find us
nickname.
and never let them take us home. Why? Why did you change your mind?
'Cause she likes me.
You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like. Berry pheasant skewers, star taro bubble tea, you name it. We have it right here. Okay, pick some right now. Not yet. Why don't we play a game first? You bad guys over there, okay?
Bailu
You're gonna
knows
be
what
in the
she's
game
doing.
too. Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them, I'll conjure up all of your favorite snacks and drinks. Wow! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Penacony looks very French Vegas, so Coney Island isn't too far off. Yeah, I'm very curious as to what the theming is going to be for Penacony.
We're free from the grown-ups! We can play all day, every day!
Because, like, we got Acheron, who is literally just May. But, like, I don't know.
Wait, stop!
Also, Gage, case in point, these two. Love these two. They are so gay. Anyways.
I just want to play a little longer! What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always say, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never have time for fun.
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
Whoa, she zoom. Oh, she just... Whoa. She juked me. How dare.
By the Arbiter, they sure know how to run. That's the power of
Memory Chaos has a new shop where you can get free stuff and one self-modeling resin. Nice. Free stuff and one self-modeling resin per 40 days. More ERR ropes and trash subs for you. Yay! Love that. Quantum balls with 3 flat subs. Yeah. Yeah. I wish. It's a lot of... Like, I get a lot of fireballs for some reason.
Catch your breath before you pass out. Let's try a new strategy. I don't think we can beat them like this. We need to use our heads.
Look at who's suggesting that idea, Sushong, who can barely fucking read.
Sushong's gonna use her head? Now we're really done for.
Exactly. Anyone bring a hunting trap? Damn it, I used all the bear traps from Genshin.
We can't hunt the dragon lady like a wild beast.
Why not?
Wait, I have an idea. How about
Okay, good night,
we
Chi.
use a little
Thank you for popping in.
reverse psychology? Instead of chasing Lady Bailu, we get her to come to us.
We like cut her off.
Are you serious? Does that little dragon girl look like she's gonna come running over to us?
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my home planet, resources were scarce. And if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal called a sky mink.
I want to go to Gui's home planet. I really badly want to go to South Gui's home planet. I think that would be really interesting. More gay than this is. This world is worthless to me without you. I don't know where that is from, so probably not. But you know, they are gay.
Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time catching them.
Did you get the meat?
Gather around, children.
We were trying out Golden Gears? I don't know, actually. Depends. We'll see what happens.
Don't interrupt. Hear me out. The sky mink's ecology is unique. It lives in symbiosis with a venomous creature called a shrieking lizard. When a sky mink goes out to feed, it lets the lizard protect its young.
I wonder if her planet is Vanmak. I mean, maybe.
So we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud shriek to warn it to return to the nest and protect its young, which of course led the sky mink right to us.
Are the streamer that agrees that Starch is canon? Yeah. I don't know if there are other streamers that are like this, but I am very pro Starch. I'm very heavy Starch shipper. Yeah, exactly, because it is. Anyways, sounds a little cruel, I guess. I wasn't really
The competition
listening.
for survival went 2 ways. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom, and failure to take proper precautions cost many a hunter their life.
I did Swarm with only Stella and March. How does that sound? That sounds awful. Why would you do that? I mean, yes, starch runs are fun, but like, why? I think Bronzilla. Okay, well, but that's like actually canon. Chrissy, that like Bronzilla is like actually fucking canon. Starch is like it's there, but like there is no actual proper like Bronzilla actually fucking kissed. It's another game, but it's still man count of 2. Hi Yuki, welcome. Happy Boxing Day. Even though for the people that actually celebrate Boxing Day, it isn't Boxing Day anymore. Starch is about a better name. Exactly, but people don't use Starch and it makes me so sad. I have so much to say about Hoyoverse fans and their ship names. Dude, y'all are fucking boring. What? Come on, like, I'm sorry. You cannot come up with better names than just smashing 2 names together. It makes sense for the Chinese names. I get that. Also, Fu Qing is just a really funny name. But, okay. when you have Chlorine and Navia, like, you're telling me you're not calling that salt or table salt or NaCl. Like, come on. You're just gonna smash their names together super dumbly? Like, come on. At least Starch is creative with smashing their names together, but some people say Stella March. That's stupid. That's stupid. Chloroform is also cool. One of the new Penacony ship names is called Russian Roulette. That's cool. That's so funny. I love that. I hate the ship naming that is like there's just smashing two names together unceremoniously. Like, yeah, come on. You've got to do something at least somewhat interesting.
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady Bailu?
Back to the thing.
Ugh, isn't it obvious? If we catch one Bailu, the other will come running to us.
NaCl for Navia and Chloron. I still think it should be called table salt. I think that's really funny if you call it table salt. But apparently that is literally just me. Like, I will die on this hill of calling Navia and Chloron table salt.
I remember one of the judges had a precious item called a Lunambra gourd, which could absorb and imprison Heliobi. Oh, come to think of it, I think that's the thing I smashed. I wonder if they fixed it.
That's a very good question.
Actually, I have one with me, but it's only effective when the heliobus is close by.
NaCl's pronounced salt. Yeah, I know, but like, I think it's a better as a ship name if you call it table salt. Just for that extra bit of specific. I know the table salt has like a bunch of other shit mixed into it. Like, it's iodized table salt, has a bunch of different stuff that you put into it. It's not literally just NaCl, but I think it's more catchy to call it table salt instead of just a ship name calling it salt. You know? Yeah, that just makes sense to me. And I will die on this hill of calling them table salt.
Nice. In that case, you can take the gourd and camp out in a corner. The rest of us will chase Lady Bailu back over here.
If we catch Lady Bailu, will Luxie really follow her into our trap? Do Heliobi really have a sense of loyalty to their victims?
It's so weird hearing, like, when I see that name of this Heliobi, my Chinese brain takes over and says Lucier. But they're saying Luxie, which is weird to me. I think it should be Lucia, but like, no, apparently not.
Who knows? Sierra said that Luxie is kind of childlike. It's worth a try.
It'll be difficult to catch up to Bailu as she flees in the illusory maze. We can only drive Bailu to run into the number gourds and Matrix. Explain, please. Okay, so it's just like how Chinese. It's just Chinese because like all of these names are like in the Xianzhou. That's all Chinese, all of Chinese origin, and so they're written with the writing system called Pinyin. Hold on. There are various doors. You could block the path, close the appropriate doors after Bailu's escape route. Okay.
Huh?
So like, so yeah, you write Chinese names in a system called Pinyin. And so Pinyin has very strict rules as to like how it works. And because like, so when I see Luxie, those are two valid syllables in Pinyin. And so when I see that word, and we're in the Xianzhou, my Chinese brain takes over and is like, oh, that's pronounced Luxie instead of Luxie, because that's how you pronounce those two syllables as Lu and Xie instead of Luxie.
Would you spoil the fun for younger you just because older you isn't happy? Exactly. exactly.
Okay,
Why
how
do they
are we
always talk
going?
about things I don't understand? I just want to have fun.
Girl, just wanna have fun. Okay, so she's probably gonna run. Door lock here. I need to. Get her there. Why would I try doing that? Wait. Why would I do that? Okay. If I follow her, if I chase her this way, she's gonna run into a locked door, and then she's gonna run past me. Okay. It's just ching ching. That's so dumb. Okay, you run into. And boom, and then you go this way. Yeah, okay, we're good. And then you'll go this way.
Don't let me go! I don't want to be locked in here!
So their ship names are just their names? That's okay, that's really funny. I tried German and gave up. Chinese sounds like hell. It's really not that hard. Like, once you get used to once you get used to the writing system, but two, like the fact that it's so different grammatically, once you get used to it, it's not that bad. I understand Chinese tonal aspects can really affect the words. It can, but it's like, yes, that's also one thing that you have to wrap your head around. But like, that's probably the hardest part is tones. And then once you wrap your head around the tones, then it's a very self-explanatory language. It's a really, like, it's a very, very, like, intuitive language. Like, it really is. Like, once you get used to the tones, then it's grammatically, it's a very intuitive language.
Lady Bailu, please calm down. You're not yourself right now. You're being influenced by a heliobus. You're lying! I never had playmates. Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them away! Huh? Grown-ups are so mean! As soon as they see children having fun, they want to ruin it!
I love not having to conjugate. I know! I love it. It is so good. Sure is always sure, and it never changes, and it's so good. That is my favorite part about Chinese, is no verb conjugations. Verbs are always the same, no matter what. I'm a big meanie head.
Sure enough, they walked right into our trap.
I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm afraid we'll have to settle out differences through violence.
So you're a linguistics major? No, I'm just a nerd.
You grown-ups know how to speak, right? The one you use when you're telling us off.
I am a computer science major. I'm just a very big nerd. I am taking a minor in Chinese though. That's where, yeah. I am taking a minor in Chinese. You're a CS major? I am. But I also, yeah, I have a minor in Chinese, so I'm probably gonna get black bagged by the fucking NSA when I graduate. But you know, that's fine. Oh, fight. Okay. Every few turns, Fiend Fire will appear in the action order. When any turn ends, it will cause the Fiend Fire to shift towards the top of the action order. Yes, I remember how Fiend Fire works. Linguistics is a fun hobby. It is, yeah. And I have a lot of hobbies.
Great.
It is kind of a problem, to be honest, but yeah, linguistics is one of them. I find it really fascinating.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Damage. Component damage.
A quick divination.
I should have saved that point, actually, now that I think about it.
What a headache.
Yeah.
Component damage.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, I have so many fucking hobbies. It's kind of a problem at times. Another ADHD thing. You'll love to see it.
The grown-ups won. I can't play with you anymore.
Aww.
Oxy, we said we never go back with the grown-ups. They break their promises, but we can't.
There's nothing I can do about it. Playtime can't go on forever.
Aww. I'm interested in linguistics myself, but I have other shit to do, and I don't want to do anything. That is also me, like, half the time. It's like, I want to do things, but I have other shit to do, and I don't want to do anything, so I'm gonna do nothing.
But we still had lots of fun. Let's play again next time.
Honestly, most of what I know about English I learned seeing translations to Taylor Swift songs. That's actually awesome.
There won't be a next time. Hua, you know what to do.
Luxie, how long before...
We both have many years ahead of us. So, in that sense, it won't be long at all. But for now, I have to
Free
leave
Ren
with these
moment.
grown-ups.
Like, really, a lot of linguistics as like a hobby comes from conlanging. Like, that's really kind of the best way of getting into linguistics as a hobby, is making languages for like larger world building projects, or just making languages for no reason at all. Because like because when you like, I want to do this particular thing with my language, how do other natural languages approach the problem or implement this system? And then you can kind of take that. I did that with like Turkish and like a couple of agglutinative languages when I was making my own language, just to kind of see how they do certain things with like infixing, I think is what I was researching. Maybe. But like, yeah, that's a lot of how you get into linguistics is conlanging. Language I know is C#. Ew. C# is disgusting.
All right. Lady Bailu, it's getting late. You need to go home now.
As the heliobus disappears, Bailu's eyes regain their clarity. She has retook control of herself. Ew. C# is ass. It's not a good language.
Everything's so fuzzy. Did I do
Multiple
something
languages can be bad. multiple languages could be bad at the same time. I'm not saying C# is the only bad language. I'm just saying it is a bad language. JavaScript is also ass.
No need to feel bad, Lady Bailu. You were in a dream world. None of it was your fault.
C#, it's a programming language.
But I made everyone chase after me for so long. I
Rust is
shouldn't have done
cool.
that.
I like Rust. Just for the sole reason that the compiler tells you what the problem is and how to fix it. That is the coolest fucking thing. Rust's compiler will tell you what the problem is and how to fix it. I cannot get over that.
It's only natural to want to escape when strict rules are being forced on you. I know there are a lot of grown-ups trying to control you, telling you what you can and can't do. They're the ones to blame.
I haven't really gotten a lot of chance to play around with Rust, but from what I've seen and my experience with C++, not C. God, thank God I'm not programming C. I just finished a semester doing C++. And with like my experience with C++ and other programming languages and what I've seen about Rust, I need to play around with it more.
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but now you made me forget what I wanted to say.
Consider programming languages. They're not in the same way. They're just, I just happen to both like programming and like natural spoken languages, even though they're completely different, two different hobbies. They're not connected in the slightest.
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. I'm almost a
Because
grown-up now.
fun
but I
fact, that
still
study
miss my
that says
childhood
that
days
like
and running about barefoot.
programming languages uses the same part of the brain as real spoken language is complete bullshit. Now, that was completely like debunked.
My big brother used to boss me around. He'd give me chores, constantly telling me to grow up, that kind of thing. Then one day, I decided to rebel. I ran away to prove that I could get by without my family, and eventually settled on the Xianzhou.
Shagoi fucking trauma dumping. Let's go, babe.
Whether it's a dragon lady like you, or an ordinary person like me, I feel like many people's lives follow a similar trajectory.
C# is a torture method? Yeah. Yeah. Also, I am not against the concept of just becoming a crab. Because that's a clever wordplay. Crustacean, that's so clever. I like that.
One day, you'll have the strength to leave your current situation and move on to the next phase. In the meantime, I suggest you try and cherish the good rather than apologize for the bad.
Damn. Okay.
All right. I don't want everyone to feel too sorry for me. Hey, did you ever think about joining the Alchemy Commission as a psychotherapist?
You are well spoken and give good anecdotes. You should become a therapist. C# was my first language and I like it a lot. I mean, I guess it is easy as a first language. It's a good first language to learn. First programming language people choose affects their opinion on others. Yeah, I mean, to a point. Like, for hobbyist programmers, I guess, yes. Or, I mean, okay, like, in my experience personally, once you get to a point where it's like you have learned so like enough languages of like different levels, like I have had to program extensively in C++ and Java and Python. All of those three like put next to each other. And I've done a bunch of bullshit with Lua, with JavaScript and a little bit of C#. But like once you get to a point, like once you learn so many languages and see so many different angles of how computers do stuff, it's pretty easy to put away the first language bias.
Jeez. And there I was, pouring my heart out. Now I feel like this kid's lived longer than I have.
I love Lua. Lua is so stupid. It is so dumb. And. It's so stupid.
Can we not linger around here too long? This place is really spooky. Maybe we can chat somewhere else.
And that's why I love Lua, because it's somehow not a joke. It tries to take itself seriously. It's so stupid.
Truth be told, Luxie didn't seem as evil as the other Heliobi we've seen.
They sure made us run, though. If I ever have to run like that again on the job, I'm filing for workers' comp.
Heliobi don't really fall under good or evil. They just act according to their desires and emotions. I hope the others will be just as easy to subdue.
I mean, I don't mean using the same part of the brain. I mean more that both types of languages communicate information to the world. It's weird because, like, programming languages, yes, languages do, that's the point. But what's weird is programming languages are a compromise between what humans can understand and what computers can understand. So, like, it's less programming languages are a way of communicating stuff with the world, and more it's communicating stuff with a computer, which makes it very interesting in its own way. But, like, yeah, learning programming forces you to think in a very different way compared to, especially as, like, somebody who's a writer myself, like, it's completely different gears that I'm in when I'm writing a program versus when I'm writing a story. Writing forces you to think in a very, I can't really explain the different gear that you have to shift in when you start writing code. It's weird.
I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were looking so hard to find me.
Wait!
Huh? What is it?
We need you to sign this
We're going to
NDA.
make a post about this paranormal incident online to attract more followers. It'll help us get more intel.
And then we'll have to get you to sign an NDA.
Oh, I get it. We can't just tell the public that the dragon lady was possessed by a heliobus, right? So, we won't mention my name, right? And we'll make up a headline?
Yep.
That's right. We want to report this incident like it's a
Let's get a programming
paranormal
at first.
phenomenon.
Yeah.
The more exaggerated, the better.
It definitely,
And then
like,
announce that it was solved by our ghost
when you
squad.
see people
Then add a
programming,
few photos
it
and
feels
videos. It'll be sure to get lots of views.
like this
I heard that you
impenetrable
helped Mr. D
task
write
and skill.
stories before.
But it
You
really,
must be an
like,
expert wordsmith.
it really it boils down to, like, the same, like, 5 things, really. Right, like, programming, honestly, just, at least, especially, like, modern day, like, object-oriented programming, like, boils down to, like, the same 5 things over and over and over again, just applied differently. It's pretty simple once you, like, yes, it balloons in scale, but again, it's kind of just the same shit going on, like, over and over and over again, because really, computers are just ones and zeros, and so you can only manipulate those ones and zeros so many ways. I'm afraid you're overestimating
It's
me.
all a team effort. Come on, help me think of something.
Because also, like, all programming really is manipulating data. So you take in an input, you do stuff with it, and then you give a new output. So it's just, how do you change your input data? Like, that's all it is. And, like, once you wrap your head around that, and, like, yeah, it's just it's simple. It really isn't nearly as impenetrable as people make it out to be.
Sounds good.
Hottest scoops. Yeah, hottest scoops. Publish. Hello, world. Speaking of programming, perspective because my dad was a linguist
say
and works as a
that's a
technical
good
translator. That's
title.
actually really cool.
What does everyone think? Alrighty then. It's decided. You should go back soon, Lady Bailu. Those two medics have had a rough day.
Okay, I'm...
Case closed. I never knew catching Heliobi would require so much work.
We're not done yet. Madam Han...
I love how you didn't even progress in the event. It was just a chatting stream. Yeah. I mean, that's how these streams always are, to be honest. Like, very rarely unless it's like a major lore quest, very rarely do we actually do shit in these streams. It's just chatting. Which I wouldn't have it any other way. I love chatting with y'all. Yeah, it's standard ADHD behavior. Oh yeah, that bitch is still singing, I think. Oopsie-doo. So Lua was correct, and I okay, so I have somewhere on my computer, like in this file is like 4 years old at this point. I need to like put it onto like a Google Drive or something. I had to dig through so many forums to find a very specific Lua file that is in my Gmod folder. And it is a very specific script for a command, for an unstuck command for prop hunt. And like I had to dig through so many forums to find this one goddamn Lua file that has a very specific behavior for this unstuck command that allows you to do some really stupid shit.
It's over. Now I can finally get some rest.
But it's really funny watching, like, it's really funny looking into Lua files and just seeing the end of the file just be a list of the word end over and over and over and over and over and over again. Just because the Lua uses the word end instead of, like, curly braces or whatever. It uses colons and the word end instead of curly braces, and it's the dumbest shit. It's so stupid.
But there are still lots of Heliobi roaming around out there. Oh, we can't rest for too long.
I should probably go find that stuck
I
file.
couldn't agree more. I'd rather focus on resting first.
Kind of want to start streaming too, but I also want to develop a game, and I don't want to get too overwhelmed. You totally should. I mean, like, streaming, if you do start streaming, it totally should just be a very casual, kind of fun thing. Like, or at least one of those things has to be a very short-handed, like, I'm just doing this for fun. Here, coming. Hello, everyone. So what group chat is this? The Ghost Hunters. Yeah, you can do game development streams. Fucking Pirate Software makes it work. I don't keep you any longer since we're all tired. Just have one thing to say. Our post today is blowing up. It's got tons of comments and reposts, and it has become one of the hottest posts today. Woo! Well done, little Gwei. Woo! Woo! little Gwei Guinevere. I love Gwei. Yeah. Let's go. 10,000 new fans. I wish it was this easy. God, I wish content creation was that easy. Is that to avoid accidental keystrokes? No, I don't think so. I think it's just because Lua is dumb. I don't fucking know.
Wanna spar?
So quiet, and no one's real chatting here. So different from other general group chats. Maybe everyone's busy with their own thing. I mean, I know you two are too busy texting each other. Busy is good, busy is great. Xiaogui. Come on, our Xiaogui needs our presence and care. What happened? They want to chat. Ghost hunting squad comes here. We're the ones who need to scram. Exactly! I do love Hua Hua, though. This is common sense. Yay. 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 I love this game's humor. Hua Hua and Silverwolf are the characters whose messages I read. Hey, come on. Admitting my programming experience is limited to Apple Basic from the pre-Mac era and HTML4. Oof. I love these three. By order of the Ten Lords Commission, we are free to capture the Helio by here. I'm stuck fighting a new boss introducing a new quest. Ooh, there's a new boss? Ooh. Maybe I should go try it out. How long have I been streaming? An hour and a half. Yeah, maybe I'll go do that. I love those two. Those three. Before I do that, though, let me check. Yes. Nice. Sorry, I'm getting distracted on things. Okay. Anyways, back to this. Read a couple of chapters on C. C fucking sucks, dude. I just finished. Yeah, I just finished a semester in doing C++, and I enjoyed C++. I do not think I could cope with doing C, just because there are some things in C++ that make life so much easier, but still give you the room to do low-level bullshit. Right? I just pressed L. Why did I just press L? I was like expecting that to do something. Like, C is stupid. You have to do so much to just do the most like basic shit, but C++ makes it bearable because a lot of like the really like rudimentary stuff is taken care for you. And it's like, it's already built in. So it's like, okay, cool. I need to do, instead of having to build like your own fucking vector, C++, like in C, you would have to build your own vector. And that was my last, assignment for my C++ class was you have to rebuild the vector class from scratch. And it was like, okay, yeah, this is a really good project, but if you wanted to have a vector in a C program, you would have to do that every single goddamn time. With C++, it's just there. You import the proper library, there you go.
A name that's both new and familiar.
Oh. I should actually probably start recording this. New and familiar. Is that pre memory wipe? You do the quest? I think I am. I'm gonna leave then, I don't want spoilers. Okay. Well, thank you for popping in. Yeah. Let's do this. That's weird. Okay.
I thought Member 4, Poka Kakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Hi, Herta.
You're back.
Hi, Asta. It's quite a crowd here today.
Of course! This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I'm mostly doing this just because I want more... Like, I want to... I'm mostly doing this just because I want to hear Skrullum, to be completely honest. Sounds like the difference between coming up with a recipe and grabbing the right cookbook off the shelf, pretty much. It's less coming up with a recipe and, like, every time you want to make... Like, it's the difference between memorizing an equation in physics and having to rederive it every single time you need to use it. Is kind of how I think of it.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seem to tickle her fancy.
Yeah, like C++ is just remembering the equation for Newton's law of gravitation. C is you have to rederive it every single fucking time you want to use it. For the most basic shit like Newton's law of gravitation, it is ridiculous how like bare bones C is compared to C++. Is Renmei? No, she's not. Would I be able to meet Renmei?
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Yeah, it's pretty much... Yeah, you can go meet her if you can find her. Good luck.
Miss Ronmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
So it's less of a researcher and more fucking introducing invasive species, Asta. That's not very scholarly. That's just being stupid.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ronmei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway,
It says
Ronmei
you,
is
what?
set for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Where's
I'm
Renmei?
not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Wait, what about the spiral? This is a thing that you can do now, which is crazy. The life spiral system. Wizard 101 reference? Wizard 101 reference. The spiral. Where's Bartleby? Oh, okay. You're referencing Gurren Lagann. Can't invite a spill. Looks like we're in for some juicy news. Oh. Got the deets? Don't leak this from the chat. You know that's not going to do anything. Renmei's coming to the space station. She's already here. You're getting slow with your gossip. You really are some. But we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Renmei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the geniuses. So all our work was for nothing? Why didn't you give a heads up ahead of time? Herta's also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot special retirement. Yeah, it's okay. Skrillum seems pretty chill. Yeah, he is. I love Skrillum. Dude, I love Skrillum so much. He made me so happy. The stars of ingenuity shine. Go find Runmei. Easier said than done, quest book. Actually, very easy said. Easily said. Oh, is she examining the Astral Express? That makes a lot of sense, actually.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
Yes. Also, more Rachel lines.
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
Cutscene? Hi.
When I get back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hello? I hope I didn't startle you.
Okay. Sure. That's a good first impression that you just made. Okay, you are very pretty. Holy shit. Okay.
This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism.
Okay, that's very interesting because I want to know what you have to say about us.
Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so.
Aw.
A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
Just tell me I'm pretty, okay? Shut up. I pulled her in May and I love her so much already. She's scary. I'm actually kind of scared of her, to be completely honest. I'm saving for Skrillum. I just love how he, like, the little bit that we got from him from Storm Disaster, he is so sweet. He's such a sweet boy. I love him. We finally meet.
Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe.
Yes, we have. I forgot about that. Yeet. I got a ping on Discord.
I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar.
Okay.
Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
She is... That was a non sequitur, and I love it. I kind of love her. Okay, take a bite. I know what you're doing, Mihoyo. Yeah, this is fucking gay. Okay.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth.
God. Okay. This is very tense.
I hope you like it too.
This is very charged. Okay. This is.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them.
This is very charged. Okay, whew. Does March have competition? Apparently, Jesus.
An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt.
You can just say a sugar cube, May. Come on.
Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens.
I don't trust Renmei. I don't either. I do not like her. Yeah, she said really weird things in her Myriad trailer. This feels like her just having a really high charisma stat and using it just to like get her way by flirting with people. Like that's all. This is how this reads to me. She's intentionally flirting with people just because she has agendas. And they not of the gay sort.
Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way,
Yes?
do you remember what my research is about?
This every single Runmei line has been one step away from turning into a really shit AO3 effect. I am just saying.
No, my research area is short stories about toilets.
What? Okay. I know what's going on. I'm sorry, I just ate a Lindor chocolate. I know what's going on. Her touching us really seductively was her like, oh yeah, I'm gonna control you.
What's going on? What am I talking about?
So many Stella lines. I love this.
I see. What a cute hobby.
Shut the fuck up. That also, I don't like. That is like... That is super manipulative and dumb. It's hilariously word heavy, but it's also terrifying. I love her, yes, but also she scares me to the end, like to the earth and back. To the moon and back. It is awful. She makes my skin crawl. Because there is something going on that is like unknowable to the plebeian mind.
But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like... Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity.
So here's what I'm thinking, though. Why is... Usually, Stella, you don't say shit. You say nothing. You are largely a silent protagonist. Just don't say shit.
As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past.
World War I has canonically
Can you
occurred.
imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. But it was touching and enthralling.
You know what her dialogue reminds me of? It feels like I'm playing Pathologic again. Okay, anyways.
Well, my apologies. It appears my words have left
That's
you
literally a
perplexed.
fucking pathological line.
Don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control.
Oh, there's no way she didn't say Eon. There is no way that she said anything other than Eon. She wants to become an Eon, which is fucking wild.
Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me.
Okay.
Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish. Does that bother you? I believe we will be able to be frank with each other, but that needs time. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society.
But like, okay, yeah, the weird thing about Reme is her whole I want to become an Eon thing, that just, any story that has to do with a mortal ascending and like, or I should say overthrowing gods terrifies me, because it like there's always a sense of like, I won't say eldritch, but there's always a sense of horror that comes with plot lines like that. Like there is in D&D, there's the Raven Queen. She the goddess of death, and I forget what plane of existence the Raven Queen is, but she like, she literally was just a human, and then she killed the god of death, and then just became the god of death. Like, that's terrifying. That's gleh. I don't like that concept. It just, and I don't trust anybody that it honestly seems like Renee could do that. Like, she's not incapable of doing that. It's just, This girl creeps me out. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it. She creeps me out, like, heavy, like, big time, but it is a very interesting, like, creep out. It's not like a, I don't like it, it makes me uncomfortable kind of thing. It's a, it makes me uncomfortable, therefore it is very interesting. What plane does she exist on? I want to say she's a Matt Mercer thing. I don't... No, it's Forgotten Realms. And when does this happen compared to the Dead 3? I'm getting down to the wrong one.
I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be
Please
involved
tell me
in
they're not
this.
like flesh rats. Please tell me.
Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
I get Greyhawk and Forgotten Realms mixed. So I played a Homebrew campaigns. Yeah. I also, I'm the same way. I don't remember what, like, the pantheons actually are.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers...
Yeah, I could not tell you what gods, like what gods belong to which pantheon. I just know the gods. So yeah, she's Forgotten Realm. Okay, so there's one over here.
Let's take it in
Like
turns.
mixing Eberron and
You
Ravnica.
rest. I'll
Yeah.
stand guard.
Honestly, whenever it's time to make a I did play around. I made one world. I was gonna run a campaign, but we got sidetracked with another campaign. And I made my own pantheon for that, like from scratch. That was actually really fun, to be completely honest. Just because I kind of had to, because the entire point of that world was it was large, like gods were being formed. We're like in the process of coming into power. It, like, because the entire point of the world is kind of to be the opposite of Middle Earth, where the story of Middle Earth and Lord of the Rings is the age of magic winding down. I wanted this world to be the opposite of the age of magic kind of coming into it, because like the world had been completely desecrated, and so like gods were being formed to like make a new era. I was like, okay.
Place where the
So I was kind of cornered into making my own pantheon. It was actually really fun. I recommend it.
Send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk, rare treasures, or discard.
I didn't even ask.
I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky one. What do you want? I won't talk to you. Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up.
My little life forms cuts and it's just Cthulhu. Yeah, it's just she has Cthulhu just fucking on a leash in like a cesspit. It's like, yeah, it's my little pet.
If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Should I go jungling archetypes and building pantheons? Yeah. Like, I do... Whenever it's like building pantheons, usually I just do Forgotten Realms, or I'll do what I did with my built world, was just steal it, or just like make a pantheon from scratch. Because the Forgotten Realms is such a good pantheon. Like, it's such a good pantheon.
It came together as one.
Her casually creating Cthulhu. Okay, does she create Cthulhu, or is she just casually imprisoning it? Like, is she just holding a Baldur's Gate 3 and imprisoning an Eldritch Horror with powers far beyond anything the mortal mind could even comprehend?
can I have fun this time?
What a headache. A sharp scythe needs
I'm going the
target.
wrong way anyways. I don't know why I went that way.
There's so many people. This seems to be the place.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Rame's life cultivation formula.
I tried to recreate an Eon and it made a... That sounds like a light novel. I tried to recreate an Eon but made a cosmic horror instead. The new... the newest light novel from the fucking Lawfu.
It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Tintu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue.
It is just a chair.
Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients. We need to add some other good stuff.
Thank you.
And now we mix them together.
It says on the recipe, Ruin May makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
You nurtured a copy of a phase flame. Okay.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood
Seal and Silver Wolf are a good
influenced
combo.
us
They're a
all.
great combo. I love them together. They make... Monoquantum is honestly so fun just because it kind of trivializes a lot of the game. Which sometimes is not good, but sometimes it's great. I love it.
What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of 2. Energize yourself.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best. Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ron May's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their
Okay,
love
I was
are
about...
expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ron May.
I was about to call this dude a dumbass for naming himself online Molten Cheese Tart, and then I remembered I'm literally called Whale Milk. I literally named myself Whale Milk, so I have no room to talk.
Oh, let me tell you something. Mr. Screwthum's followers are all very logical, but they're just... Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to
Is that
work
like a
hard
hot
to get
pocket?
there.
Pretty much. Honestly, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ron May has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
All you have to be is sincere. Okay. Such gritty types, okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yay. Wait, anywhere she's been? Oh, okay. Do we just have to...
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. But once she arrived on the space...
Never fear. I
Okay, yeah, no, it's completely silenced. Okay. So where all do I have to go? All the dumb voice lines are so funny. The function many likes as you can wherever Run May happens to go. I feel like that's... I'm confused? Oh, okay. I'm dumb. I'm supposed to put them in here. Oh no, it's literally a molten cheese tart. We should just like... No, that feels right.
So this is the little life form Run May made?
I love how many lines we're getting from Trailblazer. This is great. Those are closer to meows and the... Okay. Researcher appears out of nowhere next to you.
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart.
Hold on.
What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses.
I hate the reference of synesthesia beacon. Sorry, my mother came and said hi to me. Okay, here we go.
That was way too risky.
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ranmei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ranmei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ranmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world,
You're just speaking out of your ass, dude.
But to
Don't.
me, you are the entire
Just stop it. You're talking out of your ass.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
Yeah. I love this. This is so stupid.
Oh, get lost. You see, the Honorable Molten Cheat, they both hope to receive Madame Run. Of course. All the ones who came here to stir up trouble have been converted by. This is called conceptual annexation of taste.
You know who that's kind of sounds like? This sounds like Sampo's voice actor. His delivery of that line alone gave me huge Sampo vibes.
It's genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tarts.
Yeah, when he goes low like that, I hear Sampo.
Madame Ronmay acknowledged it. It's clear that it yearns for her love.
Don't say that. I kind of love though. Another AO3. This goddamn quest is always one line away from becoming a really shitty AO3 fic.
Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic
That's
love?
definitely Sampo.
Definitely not.
That's gotta be Sampo. That's gotta be.
I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops.
That's gotta be.
That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten
It's
Cheese
literally
Tart
just
has
puppy cat.
agreed.
It's the smarminess. But there's also a very specific part of like the timbre. When he goes low, he has a very specific timbre that I love about Sampo's English voice. Is that just a trash can? No, it's literally just a toilet. What the fuck? I think you're lying. Dead serious. This is a one-way passage to the other end connected to the storage zone. It's extremely safe. This is such an unserious quest. I love this. How can you not like Sampo Koski? You can't. You have to. Yeah, no, it's because like when Sampo says certain things, right? He goes into this like really weird deep register. Yeah, it's Roger Rose. It's
Back
gotta
when
be.
I first arrived in the underworld, I used to bring Natasha the medicines she needed. I did that for a while, and before long it was medicines and intel. You know how these things work.
That's it? Huh. I was just getting started.
You hear it? Like,
Miss Natasha, I thought I owed you a favor.
that low register has a very particular timbre. And with the fact that he very clearly got a new mic, or at least was processed differently.
That's it? Huh. I was just getting started. Double the pay, double the service. Everyone has a colorful past, wouldn't you say? Don't worry, Miss Zila. I'll watch your back. Ha! Always an honor to have the Trailblazer by my side. Hook? Looks like we're playing hardball. Smart decision. Have you seen him compete?
Oh, my only wish is to get.
I love how you can hear
seen him
the difference.
My only wish is to get acquainted with the Supreme Guardian-to-be. Any introduction will do, even a painful one.
She will step on you.
If she had it her way, Ms. Zila would spend less time yelling at me and more time actively trying to hit me.
As she should. Anyways, I'm excited to just get more Sampo because he's going to reappear. There is no way he doesn't reappear.
Yeah.
I love the way Sampo just talks so much. It's great. It opens its innocent eyes wide. You have to explain to it that it has to be done in order to send it back to Renmei's side. Seems to believe that only by being passionate can it earn Renmei's approval. Seems resentful for being an unqualified life form. Seems eager to achieve great things and wants to fully embrace its own philosophy and is inviting you to join in. You have to be firm, believing the best place for it. Callously activate the teleporter. This literally just flushes. That's so stupid. It's such a dumb joke. Oh God, this game sometimes. Willie, has your progress? Sorry to interrupt. Come back first, and emergencies come up that requires your help. With Sparkle at Petaconi, we're likely to see him with other master fools. I know, and I am so excited. Maybe Sparkle is the person that he was talking to when at the end of Bellabog. Because I still can't get over that cutscene. That cutscene is so unsettling.
I'll stand guard.
Like his line about what? There's that line exists? I actually have not really listened to Sampo's lines very much. Voice. It's Pard.
Oh, we see each other pretty often. Usually it's me running away and him running after me. Gotta say, I'm gradually beginning to enjoy the attention.
Okay.
We used to be good pals, but now, let's just say her brother put in a bad word for me.
Got it. Okay. You know, that makes sense. Okay, let's see here. Man, what do you got?
You're here.
I'm decided whether I should pull for Kafka or continue to save for Black Swan. Porque no los dos. No, yeah. Honestly, wait until we get a better, like... I mean, you could probably look at leaks for her kit, but I would also say wait until we get a better idea of how she fits into stuff.
Herta called Skrullum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me.
Why with me?
I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you.
Okay.
Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay, this is very strange. Skrullum! Hi, Skrullum.
Hi, Ron-May. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
She touched me under the chin, and it... it made me blush very red.
It's good to see you, madam.
Yay.
Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Yay, Skrullum.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Well, only 2 are in the room.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, okay, well...
Another partner for the simulated universe.
Only 2 of them are in the room. Technically, 2... I'll give you 2.5.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a fifth partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a fifth genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering for brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of eons. Not even Star will definitely give a response.
What if the responder is Catchup?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
But okay, yeah, Polka would be interesting just because, like, how does she censor things like physical run-ins with her? Like that's weird. The most normal person we met at the Genius. Yes, exactly, which is weird. I would go so far and say that Herta is the most normal person that we've met so far, just because she's just kind of self-absorbed. That's it. That's all she has going for her. She's smart and she's self-absorbed. Skrullum is a robot, and that's the most normal you're gonna get. Everybody else is fucking wacko, like Polka, who refuses to exist anywhere in any sort of medium. Like, legit.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time.
I wouldn't. That's a light way of putting it, Skrullum.
Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
Yeah, ratio.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Ching-Tu? Are you still in touch with her, Ron-Mei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask her to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
I don't have much time anyways.
Of course. You brought her in after all. It's up to you.
Leave.
All right. Let me walk you out.
Okay. And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ron-Mei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
Yes. No.
It's
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ron-Mei?
I probably will. Records indicate she likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
Okay. This is very weird.
I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her, after all.
Why are you veering off to the left? The portal is right there. Oh, okay, you're talking
to us.
to
It was
us.
just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems... I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to roam the space station. There are some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
And now...
Other zones in the space station?
She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, assistant.
Ah,
Should you
yes.
come across a
Give me
threat you
your
can't handle,
hand.
just alert me.
Again, the
I'll come
tension
to
in
your
this
aid no matter
goddamn
what.
quest.
Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform.
Okay. A very weird way of saying any of that. Also, yeah, we're in the fucking simulated universe. Okay. Where are we going? Storage zone, elevator. Whoa. See, I should do that more often. How is there a chest here I've never opened? What?
Time well spent.
That is quite the skill.
What would a sealed
Is leaving
zone look like?
Is leaving outs for yourself when you go into places you don't want to be. There are 2 cutscenes, dude. Hello and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer and Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed. Oh. Okay. This is also an incredible cutscene. That was such a cool cutscene. It wants me to go that way, though.
Buzz.
What's up with this unit? It looks different.
Buzz. Madam Herta. Open zone. Buzz. To welcome alien species.
Buzz,
galactic
buzz.
visitors.
Buzz, buzz.
High risk zone. Permission status. Madam
Buzz, buzz.
Ronjay. Buzz. I am a twin of the rice frying robot. I am the leftover rice. Maintain zone operation. Welcome. Buzz.
Map.
Basement 1. Basement 2. Shuttle. Incubator.
Basement 2, okay.
Dangerous curio storage. Buzz.
Basement 2.
Corridor. Danger. Welcome. Visitor. Madam. Alien. Species. That is all.
Okay, basement 2 is where we need to go. So, man, wingman. You don't always have that at your disposal, though. Oh, my my freaking Warframe mind just took over. Because whenever I'm in an elevator in Warframe, I will double jump. I don't know why. It's just that's just my insult. Like that's just my instinct. And this looks so much like a Warframe elevator, like a Corpus elevator, that I was like, I need to jump. I need to jump. Incubator. I said it was Cthulhu. Honestly, yeah, no, that's actually really cool. Strong sense of crisis creeps up your spine to the back of your head. You clench your fists in silence. Okay. Oh, okay. I will say, I am kind of glad I didn't even watch the 1.6 quest, because I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no idea what to expect here. I didn't watch the stream, the reveal stream, so I have zero idea. This is giving me Flesh Rat vibes from Cruelty Squad, and I don't want that.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts.
This is a little bit too sci-fi for Cthulhu.
The growth status of the 2 samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action.
This does remind me of something else, though. I don't know what. It's very like it's very zombie, like Umbrella Labs kind of thing. It's very it's very Resident Evil.
They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They
Not
are
Resident
at
Evil.
once
Silent Hill.
cute,
Resident Evil. Resi?
sentimental, and sensitive.
No, it's Silent Hill.
Yet
Umbrella
also
Corp
fierce,
is Silent Hill, right?
demanding, and
Yes.
confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Okay.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Chest first, and then weird sound that sounds like a baby crying or whining. There's something there. Oh my god. I love it so fucking much.
This is the headache Runmei mentioned. It's just a different flavor.
Aww, it's so adorable. First to itself as ashy paste. It's so precious. It claims to be connected with its shell. It's so adorable. I love it. I love the meows too. Activate the sensitivity beacon.
I'm not one of Runmei's recognized works.
Oh, that's okay.
Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy.
Thank you for joining in, Silva. You're a genius in your own way. Oh, that's so sad. Seems to believe that its emotional infectiousness is also quite genius.
Why? Why am I a failure?
I'm so sad. Your compassion tugs at your heart.
Noise. Follow me. It'll be
It's
okay.
a hermit cat.
I need to
Aw.
find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
Versus this lab was curvy. Oh, it meows at you. Is it singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Don't do that to me. Whoa, you can't jump scare me, bitch. I've got that on blast.
Don't mess with me. You took the bait.
I don't think this is a headache either. There's probably a bigger headache, unless they like multiply or something.
Together as one.
Well, let me put on auto battle and then.
This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
See if I even remember how to do this.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Oh, I forget how it goes. Anyways, we It's definitely singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And that makes it mean. Also, can I just... Ha! That's definitely right. That's definitely... I'm not going insane.
Want to spar?
I need to look this up. Hold on. What's the Twinkle? What's the... Oh, what's Suzuki's Twinkle Harmony? What's the that's not it. Hold on. I'm looking up a very, very specific thing from my childhood. Oh, it's a Twinkle variation. Variations. Why is it this hard to find? I'm not about to go pull out the fucking teacher's book. What? Where is it? Sorry for getting sidetracked on this completely. I should actually like play the game.
The final days that member number 23 Acha spent in the mechanical city
Acha. Okay, that's
showed
weird.
me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia, but that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar, have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
Oh no. I'm gonna go.
Never imagined there'd be so many of
And
them.
they're so cute. They are so adorable. I love them. I did not want to do that, actually. Whoopsie-doo. Ooh, chest. What are you
You're
doing here?
Too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path. Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ram-Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
Okay, I found something. Whoa, you little shit! Oh, god damn it! I got caught off guard. Oh, I got jump scared. This is why I bring the alert feat.
To travel far. Good as new. All things in this world. Human creations. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Go crazy. Go crazy, go stupid.
So you are afraid of me.
Oh, come on.
More enemies.
I hate the swarm bugs so much. They get a little frustrating.
A quick divination. Together as one.
I apparently just need to perpetually be in Zila talent.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. A sharp side needs targets.
Duration of sunlight exposure is a crucial factor affecting mood. Basking in starlight has been proven to be an effective method to alleviate negative emotions.
Sounds fitting.
According to the ashy paste.
Did something just open?
Okay. There's a lot more to this quest than I was expecting, to be completely honest.
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame Ron-Mei has permissions. Please submit your ID. Permissions grant. Select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. Inorganic life form. This function has been damaged.
Is
Okay.
this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is an emanator.
Ma'am? Excuse me?
I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be.
I swear to God, if you say propagation.
Tazeront.
Fuck off.
I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe. Obtain data on the
Why is it
inheritors
always
and their
Tazeront?
descendants. Replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never... Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. I must hurry my work.
Permission granted. Select from the below services.
This can only end well, right? Yeah.
Permission granted.
That sounds coming from above.
Yeah, this cannot end well. Before we do this fight, I am finding this shit because this is gonna drive me batshit. Also Mozart? Is it a Mozart arrangement? 12 variations. That's variation 1, that's variation 2. Variation 3, that's triplets. That's... No. That's double stops. More double stops. Okay, no, that's not it. Variations. I'm gonna go insane if I can't find the sheet music for this. There are a lot of chests just kind of sitting around here.
Not bad.
No, you don't. Why is it leading up? This is very weird. Yeet. Oh,
There's someone in the
interesting.
distance. Who is that?
He literally has a like a bigger mask.
A genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator.
I
Seek is
don't
there.
like the stone.
Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be if a question is of no help, then don't ask it? Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ron May's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to.
Okay.
My goals are roughly aligned with yours.
Roughly.
Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication.
Why do you wear an alabaster head? No.
I can't stand discourtesy. The real Ron May's creation is hidden. Go. Take the
Okay, let's go fight a fucking goddamn abomination. Propagation abomination. I'm not happy about this. Ron May, you are a dumbass. You are a dumbass, Ron May. Why would you even consider this? Oh.
This is huge.
Oh
The space
shit.
station has an area this big?
And it's broken. Wow, this looks like a GLaDOS boss fight. This is like the 4th cutscene too. Drip. Hi, bitch.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Skarakabaz, synthetic. Star Crusher, Swarm King. Swarm King. Sand King, that's different. Okay. Sure. Ow. Double ow.
Huh. More enemy time for a buzz.
You little shit. I'm double speeding this.
Together as one. This combat needs. This is double speed.
Okay, and then we're gonna heal you.
Good as new.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
I don't have a skill point.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
I need. Okay, there we go. We're good. That's really all I need in life. Notice you have made some very questionable choices. Exactly.
What a headache.
Okay, so he's gonna summon.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
More enemies. Time for a buzz. Yin and yang. All things in this world have been human creations. Specimen sighted. I think something bit me.
Yes, we are fighting bugs. That's a very good point.
I'll endure
Okay.
misery.
So defeating them causes things to happen. I can probably. Actually, no. I'm just gonna hit.
Can I have fun this time?
I'm going to weakness you.
Time for a buzz. This combat needs up. This is double speed.
So give me. So give you space to do that. And then we Q you, break. And then heal.
Travel far.
Okay. So then this will give you room to do this.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
You have 2
Illusions
phases
of the
though, so
past.
I'm scared to see what the fucking second phase is gonna be. Let's break you. Shield is still good to go here.
Commencing research. What a headache.
Okay.
I'll end your misery.
And then we have enough skill points for Silver Wolf. You're doing good.
Time for a buzz.
There you go.
I see through you.
Every time it's attacked, it gets okay.
Don't mess with me.
So does it count from this? Yes, it does. Okay.
All things in this world human.
Which honestly is useful. Because now that it's at max, then it can't propagate anymore.
It'll destroy the space station.
It can multiply if you're at max. Ow. Okay.
Time for a buzz.
Specimen sighted. Deep breaths.
Good as new.
To travel far away.
Let's see. Okay, so that full heals you. I'm gonna... Actually, we'll do this.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You can heal off on everybody. He hits really hard. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Yin and yang. A quick divination.
And I lost the shield and I don't have the skill points to recover it. I'm a dumbass.
Don't mess with me.
Zila is in between.
No matter.
That's a fishman. Ow, please don't kill. Okay. Oh.
Who's next?
Fishman is up now.
Human creations.
Okay. Oh. Shit, that was close.
Commencing research.
And then I'll I can double heal you.
Good as new. No matter. Yin and yang.
Yep, get you healed. I am on defensive right now, which is not good, actually.
No matter.
That should kill you. Okay.
I'll end your misery. Who's next? I see through you.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Yes, here we go. We got it. We got it good.
This is double speed.
I'll free
Weakness
you from
break.
your disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Defense reduction.
Illusions of the past.
Pop. Okay.
Perfect.
Then we get another Zeal turn.
I'll end your misery.
I don't need to worry about shield yet.
A quick divination.
Okay, work on you. Next round, I'll need to work on...
I think something bit me.
Okay, I don't need... I'm doing pretty saucy right now. I could actually, to be completely honest... Oh, you're a different kind of bug. I don't like that, actually, very much. So I'm just gonna quantum you.
Converge and awaken.
And then just kind of do that.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, Fushuan heal, sweet.
No matter. Don't mess with
Okay,
me.
so Zilo will get a kill off here.
I'll end your misery.
Oh, so close. Never mind, not so close. We got it.
Creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Okay.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Run May.
Como the fuck? Okay. Well, I can see why you were having problems with that fight, Lan. That is not a fun fight. That sucks. I hate swarm fights. They're so stupid. That was a dumb fight. Okay, so where is May? Supply zone. Yeah, hey May, what the fuck? What the fuck? what the fuck? That's all I have to ask. What the fuck? What in Tazeron's name was that bullshit?
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator.
It died on its own.
Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot.
You're fucking weird.
Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted.
It almost ate me?
I did say that if a danger proved too great for you, I would personally step in to confront it. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal.
She's
and
being a
unchanging.
mama. She's
They're
becoming
still
a
a long
mother.
way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke.
Excuse me?
Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself.
Bitch!
If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together.
Joke's on you. I am
It is a
recording
slow,
this bullshit.
intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar.
Shut the fuck up.
Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way,
Hey,
the connection
hey,
between life
bitch.
forms will be
Hey,
erased.
you're not the only one traumatized here.
Secrets,
I
grudges, lies.
I got my memory wiped
All
already
disappear.
once. You don't get to do it again, bitch.
It will make our lives more relaxing. Thank you. Screwlum will
Okay,
stay on the
fine.
space station for a while longer. Ian, Hurt, do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are.
What is that, sticky rice for lunch? That sounds really good. I have been waking up at like noon for the past couple of days, so I had breakfast for lunch today. I had caramel rolls.
I miss member number 55 Yu Qingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways.
That's why she dipped when Herta said that.
I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome.
Why though?
Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me?
Maybe I'll come back and visit your creations.
I promise I will, Miss Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers.
Ooh, glaciers. Ooh, March lore. Perhaps?
Though I suppose it wouldn't be no man's land anymore. What a conundrum.
Ooh. Okay, this game is funny because any mention of ice anywhere makes me think, ooh, March. I know them. They're so adorable. I fucking love them. Ooh, Rome can now visit.
Want to spar?
And then that's what this is. Okay, got it. I'm gonna go see what Renmei has to say about you.
Isn't it wonderful? Through these windows, you can lose yourself in the peaceful starry sky.
The stars are precious to us.
Is that so? I can relate. Trailblazing across the vast unknown must be quite the experience. I once hoped to capture a slice of space and dissect it, to truly understand the core essence of our galaxies and planets.
I wonder what you'd find.
I imagine a slice of clarity, ethereal in its transparency. Picture a sliver made up of beautiful dust, gases, and tiny specks, twirling around your finger like a cat. It reminds me of a ring. I imagine crafting it, and then adding a bracelet of beads to complement its soft.
Welcome aboard the
Thank
Astral
you.
Express.
I hope there are new discoveries to be made each time I visit.
With March here, there is always something to learn. Okay, let's see. So you do care about them. A little. Don't worry about it. I like how you can like roleplay a trailblazer that is like super anxious about you can like roleplay being super anxious about forgetting. Right, so about Alabaster Head. Is he a friend of yours? Oh, she's playing ignorance. Oh, you little shit. Oh, you know exactly who that is. Boss again on the second phase curve. Not me. It was a tough boss. I think the only reason why I can actually get through that reasonably is because I had Fushuan. That's literally it. I think it's the only reason why I was able to do that is because I have Fushuan. Let's see. I forget how much Asta actually texts you. I think she has more text than fucking March. Yeah, Asta texts you more than March. Come on. There are so many researchers. They won't be soon enough, bitch. Could have picked nurture. Okay, this is actually kind of adorable. This is the event I needed before we go into fucking. This is the event that I needed to get me back into the game. To be completely honest, because like adorable little critters and it's super lighthearted and peaceful. Before we get into the bullshit that is 2.0. This actually kind of has me excited now. But also, I will say, E6 March, and it just ate me alive. Yeah, I think the only reason why I was able to do that is because I'm running Mono Quantum, and like with a decent Fuxuan, like my Fuxuan is actually not bad. She has Texture of Memories on, which helps a lot. I mean, she's not like fully built. I could probably like get her to be crazy with if I did this, but like she has 6,000 health. She's probably the only reason why I was able to get through that. Although, yeah, Japard does help with stuff like that. Although I don't have him nearly to the same build quality as my Fuxuan. Because, like, you can't tell me. I don't know. I find the idea of Fuxuan, of all people, being this super, like, super small, super short, being the fucking tank. When this is the squishy one. Like, these two are the squishy ones. And then she's the fucking tank. Like, why? Like, this makes sense. And, like, this is thematically, like, fitting. Why is she the tank? Love that whale. Wish I had a little Jeppy. Yeah. I just recently got him. So that's why his build is not very hot. Yeah, his build isn't very good. But I mean it works. That's why I have a day 1 on him. It's been 3.5 hours. Alright. Anyways. Let's see, where should I log off for the night? What do you think? Let's go to Luofu. Let's log off an Art Mally, why not? I love this place. I freaking love this place. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It felt good to be back to streaming, to be completely honest. I'm excited to be back. Plan for now, Saturday, regular time. I will be playing Genshin because I need to do the film event. Saturday we'll be grinding out Genshin. No stream Sunday because New Year's. Excuse you. Yeah, no stream on Sunday because that's New Year's. Hey, don't you do that. Thank you. Very cool. Yeah, no stream Sunday because New Year's, but after that, back to the regular Saturday, Sunday schedule. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys on Saturday for Genshin. I'm excited, but yeah, I'll see you guys then. So bye y'all.